another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of Project Hero. It is early morning at space headquarters, but all is not peaceful.
But why haven't I gotten a progress report? That job was supposed to be completed months ago.
I know, Chief, but
Where's Professor Haas, Captain Beard, Lieutenant Vanilla?
they're out on the moon, Chief, completing that geological survey.
Well, get me Selkirk. Maybe he can tell me what's going on.
He's on vacation, Chief.
I might have known. Then get me the Evening Star. I'll talk to Professor Mace.
Right, Chief. Evening Star coming up, sir. Evening Star, this is Earth Master Control. Go ahead, please.
Earth Master Control, Mace here.
The Chief wants to speak to you.
Mace, I'm glad you're on the job.
What's the problem, Chief?
Why is it, Mace, when every time I mention Project Hero, everybody leaves town?
I don't know, Chief. There are lots of problems connected with Project Hero.
You're telling me the biggest problem is getting a straight answer.
Yes, Chief. Project Hero has been plagued with failure. At this point, we have the space vehicle completed, but the big problem is perfecting a robot that can stand hostile environments.
We've got more brains than time. Is Scott McCloud around? Let me speak to Scott.
Very well, Chief. He's right here. Tighten your seatbelt, Scott. He's on a tear.
He always is when Project Hero comes up.
Oh, dear. There's been nothing but trouble since he started it.
Yes, Chief.
Scott, get down here at once. Bring your crew with you.
Right, sir. I could bring Crystal, but...
I said the whole crew. And get a move on. You're the only one I can depend on.
But, Chief, I can't get hold of...
Out here.
You heard him, Chris. Let's get going.
But what about Taurus?
We'll just have to go without him.
Okay. We'll have to take the Dart, though. The Starduster is still in repair.
Right. Meet you at the launching tube in 10 minutes.
Glad when this project gets launched.
Everything's completed except the robot for probing the environment. That's the trouble spot. And every failure upsets the Chief a little bit more. The strain is getting him.
How about you, Scott? You should get a few days leave like Taurus did. He's been gone for 2 weeks and no one knows where.
Probably playing golf on Mars. He gets a big kick making those long drives in that low gravity.
Could be just out there in orbit in that old surplus freighter he bought.
Could be. Stand by. We're coming into the spaceport. Control tower, this is Dart 2. Requesting straightaway approach. Over.
Dart 2, roger. Cleared to runway 2, 0 left.
Scott, I thought I told you to bring a full crew.
Where's Taurus?
He's on leave, remember? You threw him out when he introduced that robot idea of his.
Oh, yes, so I did. I need to rest myself. Scott, from now on, Project Hero's your baby. Just do whatever has to be done. Blastoff has got to be on schedule.
But, Chief, Taurus is away, the robot hasn't been perfected, and the timetable calls for blastoff Wednesday at 0600. That's only 2 days away.
Don't bother me with details, Scott. You're...
Pardon, sir. A bearded gentleman approaching pad 6 in a broken-down freighter. Request immediate contact with Scott McCloud.
Taurus. Good old Taurus. Am I glad to see him. Now all we have to worry about is perfecting a robot by Wednesday.
Crystal, I got it! I got it!
Taurus, you old goat. You got what?
The robot! The robot! I got it! Charlie, come over here.
That's a robot?
Sure he's a robot. I made him myself. Just wait till you see him do his stuff.
Gee, Taurus, he's cute.
Come on, Charlie. Speak to the lady.
Hello, Miss Prissy.
Hey, Taurus. That's pretty good. How do you know who she was?
That's nothing. He knows lots of things. Just ask him something, Skipper.
Yeah? Okay, Charlie. Now, let's see. How far is up?
According to Einstein, up is a relative concept.
Its extreme dimension is limited by the curvature of space and is in a continuous state of expansion. Planck carried this theory a point further in his...
Hold it, Charlie. I'm convinced.
You haven't seen anything yet, folks. Step inside a minute and...
Hold it, Taurus.
I can see Charlie's lots of fun, but we have serious work to do. I'm stuck with Project Hero. I need a real working robot that can withstand vast ranges of hostile environment. To date, all 5 robot probes have failed.
Aye, Skipper. That's why I'm back. I used the best features of those failures to put Charlie together. Now, don't let his outside looks deceive you. His brain box is from Unit 1, the only thing that survived. I took the memory circuits from Models 4 and 5, and what was left of the motor in Unit 2, I hooked up to an old analyzer. In other words, Charlie can think his own thoughts and act on them, too. He's better organized than most people I know.
You seem as proud of him as if he were your own son.
Aye, lass, that I am.
Yeah, but what about his shielding?
Ha! That's his best feature. Watch this. There. How do you like that?
A-OK here.
I have to admit, Taurus, he looks like a winner.
But how about the lower temperatures?
It tests down to 316 degrees centigrade, Skipper. Never missed a beat.
Taurus, you've convinced me. I think we've got a new crew member on Project Hero.
Wonderful. Let's go introduce Charlie to the chief.
Hold on there, lass. The chief and I don't see eye to eye on robots. He might throw Charlie in the scrap heap before he's had a chance to prove himself.
Let's let well enough alone, Chris.
Charlie checks out A-OK with me.
A-OK is a slang expression meaning functioning properly, according to predetermined specifications.
Yes, Charlie. We better get to work, or the chief will have a few slang expressions, too.
I am always ready to work. You need only to command me.
Evening Star, returning with Taurus and a VIP aboard you'll be anxious to meet.
Splendid, Scott. Tube 3 and 4 clear for landing.
The escape velocity would be 22,000 and would require 37,000 pounds of thrust.
Good work, Taurus. Your robot seems to check out fine, though he isn't much to look at.
Looks are only relative.
Take it easy, Professor. Charlie's no ordinary robot. He's got feelings. Pardon me, Charlie. Let's retire to the briefing room. As we all know, our objective, better known as Project Hero, is to get conversion crystals from the planet Nero.
Conversion crystals are formed by the intense pressure caused by the contraction of rapidly cooling elements.
That's right. These pictures were retrieved from the last expedition that ended in tragedy. Needless to say, we can't let this happen again. As you see, the environment is extremely hostile to man.
That looks mighty hot, even for Charlie.
It is. That's molten lava pouring over the cliff. Extreme temperature and poisonous vapors. Charlie can take it. Yes, I think he can, but can you? You have to get him there. All set, Scott?
All set, Professor. Charlie's still in the after compartment.
All stations read go on Project Hero, and good luck.
Thanks, Professor. Let's hope Robot Charlie can do everything Taurus says he can.
Right, Scott. If he doesn't, Taurus best not come back and face the chief.
If Charlie fails, none of us better come back and face the chief.
Failure occurs when there is a deficiency in planning.
This whole project depends on him.
And on your ability to get him there. Good luck.
Clear the tube for blast-off.
Strapped in, gang?
Go here.
Aye, Skipper.
Launch control. We're ready for countdown.
Roger, Starduster. Control ready and counting.
Reactors, go.
Umbilical, go.
Cabin pressure, go.
Tube doors opening.
Angle of blast 230, vector 4.
Correcting angle.
now. AB temperature go.
Increasing power.
I wonder how Charlie withstood the G's on blastoff.
Don't you mind about Charlie. This gizzard is mounted in a shock-proof hydraulic cushion of my own design. I've been through enough of these blast-offs myself to know what's needed.
Okay. Chris, check trajectory.
Aye, lass. Don't get us lost. Charlie wouldn't want to miss his dress rehearsal. The trajectory is 15 degrees vector 6, quadrant 4.
They're 15 degrees. Vector 6, quadrant 4. Uh-oh, Scott. It's the chief on channel 4-6.
Right, Chris. Get in, Chief. Scott McCloud here.
Scott, just wanted to congratulate you for blasting off on schedule.
Thanks, Chief.
Frankly, I never thought you'd make it. Mace tells me you've got a new robot aboard that works.
Right, Chief. A robot specialist showed up at the last minute with just what we needed.
Well, he better be good. He's got to go through fire, brimstone, noxious gases, liquid ammonia, and gravity that would crush an elephant.
I know, Chief. It's going to be a tough one.
Well, all I can say is good hunting on Project Hero.
Thank you, sir.
Out here.
Scott, we're losing pressure in number 1 storage hold.
Better check it, Taurus. That's where Charlie is.
Right, Skipper. What the? It couldn't be. Scott, Crystal, come here quick. Charlie's gone. Charlie, where are you?
I thought you turned him off.
I couldn't. Clear off. His grid would chill.
Step aside, Taurus. Let's take a look around.
Hey, Charlie. Charlie, where are you? Come on out. It's okay.
He's got to be here someplace.
Charlie. Charlie, boy, where are you?
He's not up here.
Now, where could he be?
Hey, come quick. I found something. The escape hatch is open.
Oh, no.
Charlie jumped ship? I can't believe it.
He couldn't have left the ship, or he would have shown up on the scope.
He must be on the outer hull.
I'll go out and take a fast look. Quick, secure the hatch, Taurus.
Why would Charlie do a thing like this?
Without Charlie, Project Hero will fail.
Something must have gone wrong with his automatic feedback system. But what? I checked out every detail. It worked perfectly.
Well, something prompted him to make an automatic decision. What could it have been?
Hey, here he is. He's hiding in the tailpipe. Hey, Charlie, what are you doing in there? Come on out of there.
Brimstone, otherwise known as sulfur, releases sulfuric vapor when burned, causing corrosion of soft metals.
Come on, Charlie. Hey, Taurus, how do I get him out of here? He won't budge.
Just switch him off and haul him in here. I want to have a talk with him. Everything is in perfect working condition.
Well, something sure made Charlie jump his trolley.
He might have overheard the chief.
Charlie was talking about the corrosive effects of burning brimstone.
Didn't the chief mention something about fire and brimstone?
Why, yes, he did. And burning brimstone releases a sulfuric vapor.
Exactly, lass. And that would corrode his entire central control system. This activated his automatic freight control system. And he took it on the lam.
It's a good thing Charlie caught it, or he would have failed just like the other robots.
I told you he was smarter than most people.
How long will it take to install proper shielding, Taurus? We'll be nearing the dying star Nero in 5 space periods.
Don't worry, Skipper.
Don't worry. I'll have Charlie fit as a fiddle by that time.
Come on, Crystal. Let's give them some elbow room.
Charlie's all set, Skipper.
A-OK here. Condition go.
How come you brought him in here, Taurus?
Thought I'd better keep an eye on him.
In here is relative to where you are.
Planet Nero coming up, Scott. 2,000 astro leagues.
Right. Better get on the scope, Taurus. This approach is going to be tricky.
Aye, Skipper. I see what you mean. There's an awful lot of trash around Nero.
Angle is okay for orbital approach.
We'll set down in Sector 4. From there on, it's up to you and Charlie, Taurus.
I hope you remember Dad's instructions, Taurus.
To the last detail, Chris. I'll move the space dart into position, maintaining a constant thrust of 37,000 pounds.
In order to compensate for Charlie, you must maintain a constant thrust of 37,412 pounds.
Charlie, I can turn you off, you know.
Charlie's right, Taurus. I remember Dad saying those very words.
If there's anything I can't stand, it's a smart aleck robot.
I'm glad he is, Taurus. Once we're down on that planet, our very lives may depend on Charlie.
As they came through the meteor barrier, they prepared to land.
Destination Star Nero. Fiery Falls just ahead. Prepare for vertical landing.
Aye, Skipper.
So far, so good. This is as close as the Starduster can get to Fiery Falls with safety. The crystals we're after are formed at the base of the falls, where the molten lava pours out frozen gases.
Bad planning, Skipper. You'd think they could have happened in a more convenient place.
A place is a point in space with no relative bearing.
Just imagine. One of these crystals can convert a beam of sunlight into a single power ray with enough power to light 100 cities.
Okay, Taurus. We better get on with the job.
Aye, Skipper. I'll go struggle into me overgrown motorized spacesuit. Get Charlie.
And hurry, Taurus. This is a very unstable area. The whole thing could blow any second.
All set, Scott, and ready for launch.
A-OK, Taurus. How does Charlie check out?
A-OK here. Condition go.
Condition green. Start engine.
Roger, Skipper. Starting engines. Skipper, first phase completed.
To complete is to finish.
Now to put Charlie into operation. Woo-wee. It's a real fireball outside here. Charlie's conditions still go. It doesn't seem to affect him a bit. Charlie, your instructions are programmed. Now go to it.
Check. Condition go. Radiation deflector system go. Memory selector system go. Heat compensator go. Skin temperature 2700, 2800, 2900.
He's in close now, Skipper. Now he's disappearing and into the vapor. How will he ever survive those flames? Still no sign of him, Skipper. He's still in there. He should have spotted a crystal by now, if there were any in there.
400, 3300,
Yeah?
200.
Yeah, here he is. He's coming back.
Did he get a conversion crystal? Is he carrying anything?
I can't see well enough to tell, Skipper. The vapors are so... Yes. Yes. He's got one. He's got one. It's a tooth. He's done it. Charlie
done it. Stand by to blast off, skipper. We're on the way.
Congratulations, Stardust crew. I've reported your success to the chief, and he's planning a big celebration when you get here.
Thanks, Professor Mace, but the real credit should go to Charlie.
Hero is a personage taking an admirable part in any remarkable action or event, hence a person regarded as a model.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will never forget this day.
My Project Hero is successfully completed. It all goes to show
Failure is next to impossible, so long as you pick the right man for the job.
or as in the case of Taurus, the right robot for the job.
For every deed, there is a doer. A deed did is a deed doed.
And so ends the story of Project Hero. Don't miss the next exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel.